I had it backwards. I had limited on Celestial and Citizens and unlimited on
20 million AP. Well, that's like
Elven Forest.
yeah. You can give people Decorator.
Yeah, you can give them decorator permission. They can't remove anything from your house, but they can move things around.
There we go.
Alba gave me decorator permission in I think all of his houses because I'll go in and spot the crooked pictures and the stuff that's floating off the floor. And now I don't even say anything to him. I just fix it.
It's
okay, where do you want me, madams?
Well, we're going to start out outside your house, outside the gate.
Oh, okay.
But normally I go to the house first. I go in and preview it. So we'll meet out there, and yeah, we preview it empty, and then we'll go into your house and look at it. So let's see. And if either of you can get on and watch, it would help.
Oh,
I can do that on my phone.
Oh, that would
I'll
be
try
great.
on my tablet. Yeah.
You too, Indy, if you want to get on your phone.
Okay,
Nudge,
I am back.
Hint, hint.
What did I miss? What did I miss?
Nothing. I'm just saying.
Okay.
It would help. Okay, now, what am I trying to do? I gotta focus.
It says that you're streaming live right now. Is that
we
what
are?
you...
Yes, we are.
You mean they can hear me right now?
Oh wow! I'm gonna
mute
have to
your
turn
phone. Mute your phone.
Yep. Yep.
Twice. I heard that.
Mm-hmm. The infinite feedback loop.
Right.
Yeah, it says starting soon, going live shortly. Damn it.
So where are we going to start? Oh, you're concentrating. Sorry, I'll be quiet.
Please. Thank you. Just for a minute. You can talk amongst yourselves, though. It's just everybody will hear you. That's all. Which I don't care.
I'm still trying to figure out Twitch. I don't know why I can't see you.
Okay.
Did you see what I posted in Discord about the Australian man?
Yes, I did.
He hasn't responded. I don't know.
Oh, I'll have to go look.
That caught my eye on the news yesterday, and I thought, wow, he talks about knives and using them all the time. Okay.
Yeah, he jokes about it because somebody hit him with the Aussie stereotype like the first day he ever got on Voice. So he jokes about it all the time now.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, I know what I should be doing. I should take it from here. Yep, there we go. I'm almost done, guys.
So when you're doing scrying, does anybody here scry?
Yes.
I do some.
I have not yet.
I haven't done much at all.
In the antiquities thing in the quest journal, it has all the different places you can go for scrying. The very last one is called Ivea.
Oh, that's the island if you've gone all the way through the Mages Guild. That's the only way you can get to that island.
Oh, okay.
It's
oh,
that
that's a bummer.
Yeah, it's that island in Somerset that's just slightly connected to to the main island.
Gotcha.
It's
You know, I did it on one toon, but she's not the one that I scry with. So probably I should go through the quest with this toon so that I can get there. I do scrying on one toon because I've been putting the skill points into her.
And no one said scry baby to her yet?
What a scry baby.
Oh, you're silly.
So this particular toon never had anything really to do. Like, I've never put a lot of thought into her gear or her weapons or her skills or anything, right? So I made her the person that would be on camera on Twitch, right? So then the other thing that she does now is scrying. So now she has 2 jobs.
Cool.
Not just representing the family.
Right.
But also, yeah.
She's a little frivolous, I suppose, but you know.
No, somebody's got to be the PR person for the family.
That's right.
Yeah.
I even bought her a new hairdo.
Right on. I think looking good matters, you know, like how you want to be regarded.
There you go.
And it's funny, like I remember seeing when I was a kid, I'd see like guys in like poor guys, but they were in suits, and if you got close, you could see that it wasn't maybe that good. But I actually from far away, I was like, the guy looked respectable. And when I realized that these were poor guys in suits, I was like, oh, cool. I lived in a poor neighborhood, so that's where I saw them.
Oh shoot.
But that's when I realized, you know, suits do garner a little more respect out of people. So how you dress really matters. And I've always bought nice shoes because I don't buy many. I don't buy many, but my shoes that I buy are really worth it.
You know, I worked at a place one time where somebody commented on my shoes. I was very young and very poor at the time, and made a comment about my shoes. And ever since then, that was important.
A negative comment?
Yes, a negative comment.
Wow.
Yep.
My goodness.
And I'll never forget it.
So when you do this, madams, do you group? How do you do it?
Yes, let me send it in. Well, let me turn on the auto invite. You guys can just do it.
Okay.
While I'm doing this. Okay, it's on ABC. And I think I'm just about ready. Let me get over to where Brand is. Are you in your house, Brand, or are you...
I'm actually outside of my house, but I should just jump in, shouldn't I?
But actually, we like looking at the exterior. Then we go into the home to look at it as a...
I can meet you at the Daggerfall Way Shrine if you want.
That's where I'm...
That's a good idea.
Oh, that's a good idea. Because that's where I'm going. Oh, nope. I ended up on the one outside of town.
Oh, okay. I see where you are.
Are you heading this way? Are you traveling to Brand?
Well,
also?
I'm actually going to travel to you now because I'm going to end up right where you are, and I know I'll be in the same phase.
And in the same instance.
Right,
yeah.
right.
That's what I'm going to do.
Oh, we're just so smart.
Aren't we? We're like all knowledgeable.
So silly.
Too funny.
Oh, shoot.
Hey, we're pros.
Yeah, we are. We are. We've been doing this so long. We're pros. Oh, shoot.
I'm going to take a really quick bio break. I'll be
Okay.
right back.
Okay. Okay, there you are.
You look very nice today, madams.
Oh, so do you, Indy.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Our guests cannot see me yet, but thank you.
Yes, they'll see us in a few minutes. Actually,
so do you think that when people go on to look at your Twitch, do they fast forward through this? Do you think that they say, oh, brother, and get off and not watch it at all? I'm just curious.
You mean where it says starting soon?
Yes.
Let's
say that you're recording it and somebody sees it later.
Uh-huh.
Do they know enough to fast forward through that?
Oh, I'm sure. If anybody knows that they're on Twitch, they follow it, they know. Because I do it all the time. You know.
Okay, because I had no idea the first time I ever went on Twitch. I saw that and I'm like, well, this is boring, and I didn't realize how to do it, like, at all.
Okay, now you can wave. We are live. We're waiting for Brandon and Ellie to join us. There we go. That's Indy. And that's me.
Oh, here's Brand. Hi, Brand.
That's me. Yep.
Oh, there's Brand. Yay! There you go. I love that. Oh shoot, we're waiting out for Ellie to just come back.
Well, Brand always has good emotes.
I know he does. I got the this one.
Okay, I'm here.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, that's nice.
I haven't seen that one before.
Yeah.
Which what?
I like that.
Yeah, it's one you get with the gems in the crate.
Where are you guys?
Just travel to one of us.
I see you now.
There you are. Oh, you look so pretty. Oh, Ellie.
Thank you.
You're wearing my dress only in different colors. Very nice. Should I change my outfit since we're matchy?
No, you can't really. You can't tell.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Okay.
I like these colors so much I didn't change it because I don't have all of these colors in my dye thing. Okay, I'll be quiet.
Okay. Well, here we are. Hi, everybody. We're heading over to Brand's house, which is the Daggerfall Overlook. It'll only take us a couple minutes to ride over there. And we will take a look at it. We're going to show it. I like to do it this way because we like to show you where it's at, what it looks like on the outside. Am I at the right spot or is it down further?
I think you're going the right way.
I thought it was the...
Oh, it's either way. You can go either way. This is further up, closer to town.
Both ways will get you there.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
I'm lost.
Oh no, this is your house.
Okay, first off, you can see it off in the distance down the road there.
I got it.
Yeah,
I'm back on track.
I love the view on the approach to this house.
It is very pretty.
It looks gigantic from here. And it's absolutely... I remember the first time I didn't know... Well, they didn't have houses the first time I saw this yet. Because I was on this road, I was fairly new, and there's the ship out in the harbor. Fairly new and didn't know what it was. You couldn't get into it. It was just the building. That's all it was. Okay, we're going to go in and preview it. If anybody wants to, we won't be in the same preview, but I'll tell you which way I'm moving when we preview it. Brand can't preview it because it's his house.
Okay. Can you get in the chest? Or can you get into the? Can you get in the bank?
So I can hear Rotach there in the background.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Okay. Hold on just a minute.
It's a good thing you pointed that out, actually.
Yeah.
You can act. Yeah.
Oh, but see, it's not that he's in Discord. But that's not where it's coming from. It's in the room.
Yes.
Try activating your noise suppression on your Discord.
You might want to pull out.
Yeah, but I don't think that's because it's going through my mic. It's not going through Discord at all.
Whatever you're doing, I mean, I know you give
all right.
You know, so
Yeah.
Room echo.
Yep.
You can activate noise suppression on your mic.
Go ahead and take it. And
Take two.
Yeah. It's not like that, I don't think. You don't get to edit. It's live stream.
No. Very true. I think she muted herself.
Yeah.
I did.
So
I'm trying to figure this out. Okay.
Push to talk.
Yeah, exactly.
That works.
I can't do that here, though. Okay. Well, let's see how this goes. Now
I hear some sort of other noise.
It's like static when you push to talk.
I'm not pushing to talk. It's just one setting on here. Can you still hear him?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. How about now?
Mm-hmm. Oh, no. No, wait.
Well, you can hear him when we talk, but when no one's talking, you don't hear him. But
have one too, and it works with
I can hear him right now.
So,
yeah, me too.
Okay, we're going to take a quick little break here. We'll be starting soon. I'm just going to mute this for a second.
Yeah, I love this house. That I came and previewed this house, and it was like there's so much you could do with this house. It's
It was such a bad feeling I had for this house. I went out and bought crowns and bought the house.
Wow, really?
Yeah, $50. Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive. You know, this is the very first house that I had ever been in on the game because it used to be the guild house for Rotach. And I didn't know the game at all. I'd never been gaming or anything.
Just a minute. Hold on.
I didn't know any of that. So it was, you know, quite impressive to have your very first time on the game to see this. And I didn't preview it beforehand, so I didn't know what he had added or what he didn't add. And he had added like a dock down below where the water is, and I thought that was part of the house. So, you know,
right.
I didn't have any idea. And I remember, you know, the stables are the first structure on the right.
That's right.
The next structure, which to me looks kind of like a large, like motorhome garage for an RV or something, that was where he had all of his stations set up. And I used to do my writs there because it was boom, 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 boom.
First thing I thought of
I'm not so stationed up.
Yeah. The first thing I thought of when I looked at that second structure was hay barn.
Yeah, right? Fill it up to the top. That's probably what it is for. That's funny.
You could actually put a floor in there and make that 2 stories.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Plenty of room.
And there was a guild I was in for a little while, and this was their guild house. And they basically had built an entire complex of docks and sitting areas and shrines, and it was almost like a little maze.
Wow.
And the thing I remember the most was you don't even sidestep because the slaughterfisher get you.
Oh man. Oh my gosh.
And I had when I previewed the house the very first time, I had walked down to the basement and gone out through that trapdoor. When you go out through that trapdoor, you're automatically swimming.
Right.
And I didn't get attacked. And apparently they don't occur until 3 or 4 feet away from shore.
Oh, yes, that's right. So are we still streaming or did she turn us off?
No, she's got us on starting soon.
I think but they might hear our 3 voices, or
they do hear us, yes.
Okay.
So exciting, isn't it? Our conversation.
Here you are today with the conversation.
I know, right?
Yes, actually we are being.
So what did y'all do for Independence Day?
I'm back. Sorry, guys.
Oh, okay. That's all right. No problem.
I know. I just feel so, you know. Anyway.
It's okay. It's about, you know, learning stuff. These are the good stories you get to tell.
That's true. Okay, everybody.
When you're teaching others. Yeah, right on.
Sorry about that. Okay, we are taking a look at Brand's house in preview mode, where when you go to purchase a home, this is what you go in and look at. And this is where you can purchase it through this when you're in the house or on the Crown Store. Anyway, so it's vacant, and this is what it looks like when you purchase it. So I'm going to run around outside here very quickly so that you can get a look. We're going up into the tower first, and you could see this from the distance when we were out there. And this tower is pretty cool. There's a great view of the courtyard of the house. And on the other side, you can see down into
as long as you're not a wood elf.
As long as
I know, right? The rails are so tall. Well, I'm pretty tall, and I still can't see.
You can jump up there if you're. See, I'm up on it now, where you can look out over on the ledge. But anyway, there's the harbor.
I've never been good at jumping. Oh.
And they'll go down. Well, when if you want to build a platform up in the tower, you can.
Oh, most definitely.
And see the whole thing. Over here to the right is a stable and a big barn area. I'd love to see what everybody does with everything. I'm going to run in the house real quick and show the rooms. And this is vacant. You can purchase it with furniture. It's a little more expensive, but then you've got furniture to work with. Crown room, which is, throne room, crown room, throne room. And there's one room over here on the left. Yeah, nice entryway. I've seen lots of different things done with this. We'll go upstairs quickly. Small little room here. Larger room here, looking down to the throne room. And another room over here. I guess you get a candle and a stool if you buy it unfurnished.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a sconce too on the wall.
Yeah, oh yeah. And I'll go out front and go over and show the rest of the outside.
You can see over into the entryway too from up there. That's nice.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah. And
this house has a basement.
Yes, it does.
Not many do.
I'm going to the basement by the alternative method here.
How is that? Oh, I see what you're
going to do. Dropping in the water.
I know what you're going to do.
This is really cool. You can make this a great deck area, swimming area. You can swim out a little ways before the slaughterfish get you. It's usually right about here. Yep, there's the slaughterfish right there. And you can go up pretty high. Now there's a door over here that goes to the basement. And Brand's house has a special use for the door. We'll explain when we get there. And this is the basement. And the stairs going up. So, are you in your house now, Brand?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so we'll just travel to Brand, his principal residence, or player, either way. And get to see what it looks like. You can't walk in. If you don't own the house, you can't walk into somebody's house through the door. Only if you own the home can you do it.
Traveling.
I know. We're circling. We're circling. Look at there we are. And
there's the man of the manor.
Almost there.
With his cocktail in his hand.
I just got party planner achievement.
Oh, very good.
Hey, cool.
Good deal.
That's the main reason I came along, Brand.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, Brand, take us on a tour.
Well, you know the property organization better than I do, but not much different in the buildings. The thing I like about this particular building is I made it look like a storage shed that I'm under construction and got lots of
very good.
stuff.
Good idea.
That's
neat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I even put in a little stool so I can sit down and have a rest after, shoveling hay and moving
and moving those heavy blocks and wood planks and very good.
You're so orderly.
What's the cage for?
Yeah.
What's the cage for? Is that for a dog?
Trapping beasts. Trapping beasts. I have one trapped in another villa. Yeah.
Ah. You've got your
horses.
Of course,
my horses. There's nothing up in the tower right now.
You even have a plow over here. I like it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and you're so smart. You put hay out for the horses. I hadn't seen anybody do that before.
I didn't bring my water trough over, so I can't show the water trough. And then up there, I have a pet dog and a little ritual spot and a grave.
Oh, up here? Oh, I
up
forgot
on the grass in the back.
Ooh, how do you get there?
Oh.
In the back corner, where the crown is, and you just do a little jump. Just point your aimer just where you want to go, and it goes right away.
Nice.
Oh wow! I didn't even know you could get back up here.
Yeah, I tried jumping on the roof when Rotech first bought this place, and that doesn't work.
You can jump off on it, but you just slide right off.
Yeah, you slide right down.
So who was the gravestone for? I didn't catch that.
It was the previous owner. He didn't really want to give up the house.
So the tower is actually spooky and haunted, right?
No, no, this is not a spooky place. I'm quite a civilized orc.
Civilized orc.
We just had a disagreement.
He had a disagreement. Ah.
Yeah.
And ended up with the deed to the house.
Mm-hmm.
Or the house and no deed.
So before we go in the house, I want to show you my 2 statues over here and the view from the edge.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I don't mean to run.
Nope, that's right.
I put Daedric, these are like Daedric fire blazes or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
And I embedded them down, so I dropped them down into the stone, so they look like they're more of a part of it.
Yeah.
You know, it looks so natural here. I didn't realize that it wasn't part of it. I mean,
yeah, very cool.
Very nice. I like that. Oh, neat statue.
Yeah, I just bought that because I have a little bit of statue envy of Alba because he has so many beautiful
Right, I know.
And so I have 2 now, and one's over there that I added on top of the fountain, and then this one that carries a lantern. And I wish it was dark because I actually put a lantern in there so it would glow because the actual statue doesn't.
Ah, very cool.
Yeah, I noticed the lantern in there. I didn't know if it came like that or not. Well, that's cool. Good idea.
Yeah.
I love the way you put the statue on top of the fountain. I like that.
And I put the Daedric blaze in front of it so it had good lighting.
Yeah.
Very good.
On top of the fountain. What do you mean by that?
Okay. Just over when we look down the steps.
Oh, here. Okay, gotcha.
So that fountain comes with the house. And I got the statue and added the Daedric blazer in front of it.
Oh, nice.
Very cool. Oh, yeah, definitely. And at night it must look really cool.
Yeah, I like it.
Very good.
Cool. Very nice.
Not a lot of stuff, but, you know, just theme and, yeah. So if you look off these 2 little lookouts on the, don't run off right away because you don't want to just
flop in there.
Well, there's 2 boards. Ellie, you're at one where if you land in the water, you'll be in slaughterfish, and you have a limited time to swim to safety.
Right.
Ah.
So don't be in slow mode if you want to swim it.
From where I'm standing, it's not slaughterfish, but you do have to be mindful of where the dock is because Alba did jump right on top of it.
Ouch.
Oh, ow.
But basically, if you just fall off, and then I'll tour you the house from the basement up.
Okay. Cool. Oh, and see, you can see the dolmen, the Glenumbra dolmen over there. Oh, I meant to show you on the map where we are. We are way down here in Glenumbra. And I will jump off now. Woo!
Oh, that's nice. You have a little dock over there for walking, too.
Well, you have to do your laundry someplace, right?
That's right.
Exactly.
And the water is just right here. You're just so smart, Brandon. Very cool.
And so to get into here, there's a opening.
And the water's so clear. I love it.
I left the lights off, so I'm just turning the lights back on.
That's cute.
So a little bit ago, I had lag where I literally was just sitting still, couldn't hear anything. So if you see me just standing there, just ignore me. I'll catch up eventually.
So I have at my Sijic villa, I grow this skooma sugar, or whatever it's called.
Moon sugar.
Moon sugar, yeah, that's what they call it.
Ah.
And I do the processing in the basement here.
Wow.
So you
make any alcohol out of that?
Well, we have a little parties here, so I have some chairs, a little hookah pipe. We have some little, you know, skooma dishes and moon sugar dishes.
Very good. Buried in your basement so nobody can see it.
One thing I want to point out, the fireplace, which is a typical Eleanor fireplace.
Yes.
Just see how the chimney extends into the floor or into the roof?
Yeah.
It actually comes out on the floor upstairs, and I think you'll like what I did with it.
Because normally, well, some things do and some things don't.
Actually, they do inside the home, but sticking them in the walls outside, it doesn't show outside.
Yeah.
So this dresser that I'm standing beside now,
love that.
I actually like the way I put it into the wall. Like I think it looked really good like that.
Yeah, I love it. It looks recessed, like a building.
I wanted the curbs to kind of match with the furniture.
Very good.
Cool. Really nice.
Yeah. Oh, you put some thought into it. A lot more than I do, Bran. I buy things and have them stored, but haven't used them yet.
Right
One
on.
of these days. No, this is really
This
cool.
is, you know, what we all like meat, so I always have a place to process meat.
We all like meat.
Very good.
I love how you put your alchemist's kit hanging on the wall.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Huh. Very good.
When I saw it, I had to buy it, and that's really the only position it can sit where it doesn't look awkward.
I had mine hanging off the front of the desk.
That would work too, yeah.
Yeah, in my.
That's really cool.
And this is just a little reading area. Those are actual, you know, like readable books, right?
That's really
yes. Axe
wow,
of
cool.
Honoring. Very good. Scales of Shadow.
I've been reading a lot of lore books. I haven't remembered a lot, but I've been learning a lot about the Dunmer.
I'm getting actual lore book credit for reading a couple of these. Oh, wow.
Well,
so they're ones I haven't looked at yet.
I think I have 2 more downstairs and no more in the house. Over by my bed, there's 1. Yeah.
Here. I want to read it.
Yeah, just 1 by my bed.
I love it when people have readable books in their house.
Yeah, I do too.
Once I saw them, I had to buy. Come on.
Yeah, right.
I went, what? I can buy these with gold?
Well, Doc Feelgood, Nine-Tail Fox that streams is in our guild. He actually reads the books. You don't see him. He's got a character that sits there at a chair, and he uses an accented kind of voice. It's kind of cool. He does that for streaming. It's different, very different. And I think it's pretty cool because whoever sits there and actually reads all those books.
Right.
So it's kind of cool he's doing that. Oh, this is nice.
So
Brand.
this is the big, you know, where everyone has their dinner when they're in the group.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I have my banker does all of the business of the house.
Now, is that his desk or your desk?
That's his desk. They live here.
And you make him eat there. He
I was going to say
with the people that live here.
He's just a workaholic. I don't really understand him. He can work whatever hours he wants.
I wondered about that too when I saw the plate.
He's not very good company anyway. He's so snooty.
He is.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Nice.
Oh, this is cool. Oh,
trying to turn on my lights.
I like the way you did this, Bran. Putting the boards up there with your big old trophies.
And now, especially with me in the throne, doesn't that even make it look better?
Oh, yeah.
That is a very good idea. I love that.
Yeah, I do too. Now, what's the one with the skulls right above Bran? The second one up.
Do I remember which dungeon? I have no idea because I was just randomly going into vet dungeons as a healer or as a tank. And
that's really cool.
It was a whirlwind. Some of them I remember. I really like the dragon skull that I'm looking at from the throne. It's kind of on the back.
Oh yeah, that's great.
The one up top.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was able to recess it so you didn't see the headboard, so it actually looks like it came out of the stone.
Oh yeah,
that is neat.
Cool. By the way, if anybody doesn't know, these are dungeon trophies. Are they all Undaunted trophies or?
No, they're just veteran dungeon trophies.
Very cool.
So I don't know if those are all no, they're just any veteran dungeon.
Very
or
cool.
trials and things.
Yeah.
Alba made the chandeliers for this room, which was really nice of them.
The dining room.
Yeah.
Oh, those were nice. I like those.
The Breton chandeliers.
I can turn them on and off. Can't I?
And what is that you have hanging above at the top of the room? That's really cool.
Oh, that is like a Daedric brazier. To light up the upstairs. We'll get up there in a minute. I'd like to show you the kitchen first.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Oh, and speaking of my fireplace downstairs, do you know anything about this plant arrangement in the corner?
Oh, wow.
That's the top of it.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, it is.
Did you have any idea that that would work that way when you did it, or?
I came upstairs and I went, "What?"
And you're like,
Good idea. Yeah. Good.
That deserves some applause.
Yes, definitely. Oh, very good.
And Nuzima earns a very good wage, so it's not a slave or a servant. It's a job.
It's a job, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love these big old loaves of bread and the sweet rolls and stuff. They're so cool.
So I got this fireplace and put it in here, and I put the wolf's head on the headboard.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
and I made the headboard out of a bookshelf turned around backwards.
Yep.
So like the wolf's head, is that a trophy?
Yep.
Yeah, that's
it's another Undaunted, or one of those dungeons.
The big bad lord of the werewolves there.
Yeah, yeah. So it's a big gap because this fireplace doesn't really belong in this room, and when I put it across there to make it look good, I had this ugly gap, and I wanted to put the wolf's head over it, so I got this bookshelf to kind of turn it backwards, and it filled the gap nicely.
Yeah,
wow, perfect.
Beautiful.
And it's ornate.
Yeah.
Yes, it looks
That's
really cool.
a good idea.
I like the way you used the Britain curtains too, those blue drapes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they came in the house, but I rearranged them because I only had like 3 in this room. They had them all over the house. Yeah.
They look really good.
Yeah, I liked it. It was a lot of fun setting this all up.
Yeah. Takes time though.
This is going to be over in a few secs because once we get upstairs, there's not much there. But I just take you through the hallway. Because I like the entrance. When you come in the house and you just get that big painting.
That painting is
you did a good job with this too.
Well, it's not overly dressed. I like it sparse. It's actually how I like my house. It's easy to clean, right?
I was just going to say that. It's easy to clean. Very cool.
So, yeah, I do have a lot of plans for upstairs. But the view of the throne room is really nice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I bought a whole bunch of those planks with 4 boards in a set, and they're like super long.
Yeah.
And I was just playing around with it, and I came up with this idea to mount them on and run that. So.
Yeah. Oh man, look at that brazier. That looks really cool.
And you see the dwarven head thing on the top?
Yes.
That's from that stupid spider guy that poisons us.
Yeah, the killer spider guardian.
Yeah.
It really lights this place up a lot. It's nice.
It even makes the archway. Is that the archway that's there normally?
Yep. Yeah.
Because it makes it almost sparkle. It looks really cool.
Yeah, I like it. And it kind of fit right in. The chain was a good length, everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Ah, very good.
Yeah, Daedric chandelier ritual.
Yeah. Very cool. You have a rug up here. That's a good start.
Believe it or not, that came with the house, but it's the only thing I kept. I bought it furnished, but it had to be my furnishings.
Yeah.
What the heck?
That's why I was saying to Alba, can you make me a master bedroom?
And is it going to go in here?
I think so. I think that will be Garrick's bedroom. It will be his place. This is his house. He is the lord of the manor.
Awesome.
Saint Garrick.
He even got rid of his vampirism. He felt so liberated.
Ah, very good. Oh, this is neat, Brent. You did a good job.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Yeah. So whose house is next on the list?
It is Ellie's. Now we have to go. You are in Malabar Tor. Let me see if I can find it here. And we'll go to. What I'll do is go to the closest way shrine to it. Where's the house? There's the Tanglehaven.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Bendari Trading Post Way Shrine.
Okay.
On the east.
I'll head there. You guys can travel to me once I get there.
Sounds like a plan.
And then we'll come up on it from the outside, see what it looks like, and do the preview.
And I'm already in my instance of it. So.
Okay.
Well, I'm in the load screen for my instance.
Well, hello, lovely. Welcome. Thanks for watching. We're doing good. We're doing 2 houses today, the Daggerfall one and then this next one, which is Blackbine Villa. Okay, now all we have to do is figure out how to get there. I'm here, guys. You could travel to me. I'm sorry.
Thank you. On our way.
Okay.
We both knew you got there.
Yeah, I know. I know. Oh, shoot.
Oh, I remember this little town.
Yeah, yeah.
Boy, it's been a while since I've been here.
It's a Bondari trading post.
Yeah. And there you guys are. Okay.
Now, Alba has the Imperial house that's up in the corner of that little village.
The jungle one, the Cyrodiilic jungle house.
Jungle house, yeah. He's got that house.
Very cool.
And I'm on my way.
Okay, I'm going to show the map. We are in Malabar Tor, and this is the town of Bondari Trading Post, and this is where the Blackbine Villa is. So we're going to go take a look at it. Okay, so it's just up the road. Yeah, this town is really cute.
Oh yeah, it's cute though. And a lot of stuff going on. I like it because that's the way shrine.
Yeah.
And then right outside my back door is a dolmen and a delve.
And a blue book.
And a blue book.
Yeah.
Where did you find one? Oh,
yeah.
Sorry. We got to make a pit stop here, people. Ooh, and a
right here on this bench, there was a blue book.
There is a little quest there.
Oh, you got the Thieves Trove.
Yeah,
nice.
I got the Thieves Trove, guys.
There's a little quest here where you have to steal that book without being seen by the...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's fun.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I remember being nervous about those kind of quests.
Yeah. Oh, me too. Scared to death, actually, is what I remember.
You always have to run through the grass?
I'm sorry, what else? Shortcut.
Okay, this is... Okay, I'm going to back up and
this is such a jungly place, Brand, that it'll just grow back if it's trampled on.
That's right.
Yeah, it's designed to be walked on. And
That's
I just
right.
didn't want to get my boots all muddy.
Oh, don't worry, don't worry. This is the front door, and you can see there's a wall around the house.
This is a really nice area. I like this a lot.
I like being close to water and waterfalls. And
yeah, I like it a lot, too.
And there is the Sylvanar Vale Dolmen over there. And another way shrine and a dell. Very cool. Okay, let's go in and preview it.
Although it does rain here almost all the time, so I have... It causes you to make some modifications when you start to design.
Okay, this is not a very large house, but it's really cute. I like this house. Here is the courtyard area. I'm just previewing it as you would see it when you're house hunting, I guess you could say.
Wow, it's been a long time since I've seen it like that.
Yeah. That's something. And then you have a little foyer and a fireplace and a couple little alcoves. So, and a nice high ceiling. So basically, that's it, right?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. So are you in your house now, Ellie?
Yes, actually, I'm just outside I'm just inside the gate door.
Is
so
it your...
since you're inside, I'll come in the house.
Okay.
And you guys can travel to me if you want.
Okay.
Traveling.
Oh, I love doing this and seeing how different everybody does their homes. And I'm going to start doing this. I'm hoping to get one a weekend where we can do a couple homes. That's what my goal was.
I see Natalie the Nightingale.
Yes.
I see your bar anyway.
Yeah, I'm still on a load screen. There we go.
Me
Yay.
too. I'm still in a load screen.
Oh wow, Ellie. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
I love it.
Oh,
are you outside?
Wow. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Oh my
welcome,
goodness.
welcome.
Oh, wow.
This is really neat. It's amazing what you can do with a little space. I love all the plants. Your torch is not lit. I'm gonna light your torch.
Okay.
I love the way you put the awning over
Give it some
here
ambiance.
above the table.
Thank you. Like I said,
Yes.
brain forces a few
Yes.
modifications.
Yes. Very cool.
And
That's great.
there's a conversation area for 4 out here. We can sit and have a little tea.
Very cool.
And of course, wood elves have to have their meat, so
Yeah.
I like the barbecue.
Yeah, the barbecue pit's right there by
Very
the conversation area.
Very cool.
And then when I design my houses, I go in with a mindset that I have brothers and sisters in the guild, right?
Right.
So I put a little something for everyone in my guilds.
Uh-huh.
But this one is definitely wood elf themed. It's definitely wood elf themed.
Is that werewolf a Freudian slip of some sort? Are we in trouble here?
You're not in trouble. No, the moon's not full, and she's in full control.
I
really
love
like
this.
this.
You know, I'm
Yeah.
partial to tree houses. I
Yes.
love it.
I am
think-
too.
I think Ellie makes the best tree houses.
Yeah.
This
thank
is
you.
amazing. Oh, and I
I
like
love
this Merkmeyer hanging conch. Love that.
Uh-huh.
I like the mushroom hanging over the bed roll.
Yeah, all natural awning, all natural rain awnings for the wood
Cool.
elf.
Your lighting's
Right.
cool. How neat.
But it looks like it belongs here. It actually looks good. Like,
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my
Really
little
good job.
critters always have to
Yeah.
be here.
Yeah.
And then, if you have a lot of people in the house, of course, this being a small house, there's really not a lot of room inside. So I made a bath outside.
Ah.
Oh, very nice.
Underneath the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Now I could live
Ah.
here.
Yeah,
This is cool.
Oh yeah. Very good. Oh, with the lights in here. Oh, I like that. Oh, Ellie, good job.
Thank you. I wanted it to feel cozy
Yeah. Yeah, it does. You've even
and
got
private.
shelves with towels and oh, how neat. How neat.
And you've got your rooster out here, or
Yeah,
or
my
chicken.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
a chicken that
You
keeps
guys
laying
aren't
eggs.
the only ones with a chicken obsession. And
Yay.
wood elves don't eat plants, so I have fresh eggs every morning.
Very good. Oh,
And here's the
oh, very
interior.
good, lovely. Yeah, how long has it been since you played it? Oh, Brand.
Brand, is there a reason why you did that, Brand?
He just is, one for the dramatics.
Right.
Oh, shoot.
Why, thank you.
Yes, very good.
It's been a little while. I think I started decorating this house a year ago.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
and it's gone through a couple of incarnations. It came with nothing. I bought it unfurnished.
It's very cozy. I love it.
mm-hmm. I
You
love the way you
literally
decorated it.
make use of every inch of space.
Yeah.
And I hid the bed behind the
Dresser.
wardrobe
Yes, very good.
because I didn't want to put up another one of those screens.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's a good idea. Very
There's only so many items that you're allowed to have in each house. So.
Lore book discovered.
In her house? Oh. Oh.
Is this bear rug available with crown?
Yes. Yeah.
Nice. I
You
like
can
that.
get it through the housing editor crown store or the regular crown store, if I'm not mistaken. I think in the regular crown store it came with a one of those package deals.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
And I think it was a limited time offer.
You know what they should do?
This is a great use of space.
Well, thank you.
You know what they should do with the pets? When you go up to them, a title comes up and it shows you what you've named it. Because why else do you name your pets? It's not seen
That's what
by
I'd
anybody,
like to know.
You know,
exactly.
You have that option.
You're not telling anybody else what the pet's name is, just you, and who cares?
Right, exactly.
I agree. We should write into ESO. Give them that suggestion.
Yes, I think so too.
And when I moved in, I found that little guy up there on top of the wardrobe in the yard. So.
So you kept him.
I just kept him.
Very nice.
So Brand already did a costume change.
Oh my goodness, Brand.
He just needs to have some attention, right?
Oh, I didn't see your monkey up on top of the dresser or the wardrobe.
Every now and then he does somersaults.
Yeah, I just
usually no one sees him. That's one of the reasons that I put him up there.
Yeah.
Because usually nobody notices him until he makes a noise or jumps up and down.
Well, he did a somersault.
I
That's
don't
what
see
caught my
him.
eye. On top of, turn to your right, on top of the wardrobe.
On top of the wardrobe.
Oh, there he is. Oh my goodness.
I caught the somersault in the corner of my eye, and it was like, what the heck? Yep, there he goes.
That's usually how everybody sees him.
Very cool. Oh, Ellie.
I have to have a little whimsy in my houses. I just have to.
Yeah. No, this is good. Very good.
And that's it. That's all there is to this little guy.
I think it's awesome.
Your bed's really comfortable.
Oh, boy.
Why, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Just make sure to make it after you leave.
Yes.
I like the privacy dresser too. That's cool.
There is a bedroll outside, Brand. You don't have to take the mistress's bed.
That's not a hint, is it?
Oh, shoot. Very cool. Aw. Well, I guess that's it for the tour, but we're going to try something here. I'm going to raid another streamer. So hold on.
Cool.
What does that mean?
That means, okay, we have 5 people watching, so we're going to pick a streamer that I know. Who is... Let's see if there's...
Oh, I know. Because when I watch Zinode, people like join them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's called a raid. And I finally figured out how to do it.
and like Adams will get like bonus or something.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Exactly.
Wow.
Well, there's one guy that I host. I really don't know him, but we'll go ahead and do that anyway. Okay. So.
What fun. Party crashing.
I know. That's what it is. This guy does play on PC, and he streams Elder Scrolls. So we'll head on over there and see what's going on.
Okay.
And press enter. And in 9 seconds, we will be there.
So our voices will be heard on his stream.
No, you will. We're going to raid now. No, you have to type in.
No, we're watching things on Twitch. Our Twitch channels are switch over to his channel.
Right, exactly.
They already know.
Oh, FSH2. Yeah, I follow him too.
Oh, cool. So then he's going to say
something. Yo, what's
like
up, Madam Mix?
Ready when you are.
Ooh.
There's only 3 of us. Did you guys put a camp?
In the middle of PvP.
Nope.
He's not here.
Doesn't matter. Where's Blossom? Where's Blossom? Where's Blossom?
Somebody laughed at me like, you don't watch people.
Yeah, there you go. Blossom, play the game then.
Yeah,
you gotta do this right now.
Right?
How's your stream?
Go to camp. Let's do it.
We're doing good.
Wait. On the tree. Where's Blossom? Fuck. 1, 2, 3.
Ow.
Fuck.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Well, this is a very pleasant.
That Dawnbreaker was 10,000 years late.
Let's wait for Blasted. Let's wait. Oh, wait, one.
No, they broke the door.
Hey
They
guys,
broke the
if
door.
you can, say something in chat.
Blasted wasn't here.
Just say hi or something.
Okay.
He was on the corner. He was like two meters behind us.
No, they broke the door before he got to the door.
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna try.
That's a lot of them.
You already followed.
They're all
me?
chasing. Just run. Just keep running.
Okay, cool.
Just in the ESO home store.
Okay. Well, I'm so glad this worked.
Okay. 5. We can handle these 5.
I'm really just too new at this.
Me too. I haven't a clue what I'm doing. Honestly.
Oh, you guys are too funny. Believe me, it's a big learning curve.
Fuck, I couldn't get in.
What the actual fuck?
Maybe it's too much wine, I don't know.
Too many of them, man.
Oh boy, what are they doing anyway?
Oh, shit, fuck.
Even all together, we're not gonna take on 30 DC.
That's not dirty. That's 5.
They must be in a
We still have 6 siege on the inside.
They're raiding a castle. They're taking a keep right now.
Oh, they're in Cyrodiil. Got it. Got it. I couldn't tell. There's so much.
Well,
welcome in. If you guys are new to the stream.
When you raided him.
Seeing me in general. My name is Nath. It's nice to meet you guys. I'm one of the 10 ESO class reps.
Yeah, when you heard me say ouch a second ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks for a shout out.
They got bombed going in the door.
Very cool.
Ask as a forward cam, or you can res us. Yeah, you can res us.
Huh.
I love his voice.
I do too. I couldn't believe it the first time I saw him.
Oh, my fucking food right now.
Was like, whoa, because it certainly didn't look like it was going to come out of him. You know?
Yeah,
cool.
I had already heard him on a couple of YouTube videos where he was doing one of them. He did a build, right? And I heard that voice and I was like, wow.
I'm going to check.
And then I saw him and there was like, oh no.
Yeah,
wait.
exactly.
Go to the walls is probably better.
Yes.
You need to have that voice.
Yeah. Actually, Princess Cat Warrior has run with him a few times. During when they do trials.
DC's
and
on
stuff.
the door. Okay, there's EP here.
Because she'll be
only like 2 or 1. We'll go to the southwestern tower once they come pouring out.
Wow. We actually can see somebody do Cyrodiil the right way.
They're coming. Fucking loading screen.
Oh, those screens are crazy. I gotta get that fixed.
Can I fucking... I can't bar swap.
It's all in the streamer's camera, you know?
Yeah.
Yes.
The camera work is everything.
Yep. I'm learning.
And there are some people I can only watch for a couple seconds at a time, and I have to look away for a minute, and then I can watch them a little bit more.
Yeah. Sometimes I get jerky with mine, and I'm like, oh, not good.
Holy cow.
These are like the thirstiest players I've ever even seen.
I've seen thirstier.
I guess there is nothing on this map for them to fight, so why not, right?
Go try to go get.
Okay, well, I am going to stop our stream. Thank you all for coming.